So with Zoomcar, we've been at it now for about 4 years, so that the business is certainly starting to really mature and take off. As it relates to kind of how we got going, how we got started, well, so both myself and my co-founder, we had sort of long experiences with India, both even dating back from the time of schooling, at the time of UPenn when studying business, international relations, and finance, focusing a little bit on India at that point. But then fast forwarding when I was in finance, working professionally initially in 2008, 2010, in investment banking, we were actually focusing a lot on opportunities in India as it related to sustainability and related to clean energy. And this was an area which was very appealing to me because of the opportunity, but it was something where there were a lot of governmental challenges to building the same. And so I thought, well, could you do something more through technology that could actually solve similar problems in sustainability? And so thought about car sharing and car rental in the cities from a self-drive standpoint as a way to really reduce the need and dependence on car ownership. And that was in 2011, 2012. And then ultimately we raised a bit of money, and I dropped out of business school in 2012 and shifted to Bangalore, and from there the rest is really history. So our keyless entry system, it's really very advanced in the sense that we're trying to create a system of getting in and out of the car that's entirely frictionless for you as a customer, meaning that you shouldn't have to go and physically engage with another person just to hand over the car. There shouldn't be extra documentation, any process. You should basically just be able to go up to the car, take out your phone, take out the app, and unlock the car and start your trip. And with a keyless entry, that's exactly what it's there. You can unlock the car in a matter of 2 seconds. You can go through a digital checklist on your phone. Takes a couple, 2 minutes max. And then when you drop back the car at the end of the booking, the end checklist and the locking, it's the same process, just in reverse. Yeah, so it is something that we are certainly considering. I think certainly with Meghalaya over time being maybe potentially the best candidate, but I think we definitely very much want to grow Assam and grow the Guwahati market to several hundred cars. I mean, I think for us, we believe that 100, 200 cars in Guwahati is very, very easy to achieve, especially given the strong tourism in the industry, in the region. Sure. So today we have a program called ZAP, ZAP, and that's our marketplace program that actually allows individuals to purchase new cars, and then register them with Zoomcar, and then allow those vehicles to be shared on our platform, on our ZAP platform. So we have people who typically, they'll share it with us, they'll list it with us maybe say 20 days out of the month, and they'll use the car for their own use maybe say 10 days out of the month. So we enter into a lease arrangement which accommodates this and allows for it. The best part is that you can actually keep the car at your house, at your apartment, or at your office, and you don't need to move that car. So we'll just route bookings directly to your place, and the customer will go and pick it up directly there. And that's where the keyless entry becomes very powerful, because then when someone reaches your house, he can just use his phone to get in and out of the car. You don't even need to be present. You don't even need to be home. That's right. So we think certainly the airport will be a very, very strong use case. Right now we're in Ganeshkaran, but I think we believe that we certainly can probably have three major locations. I think typically we find that demand is also very strong near the railway stations and near some of the major bus depots. So that's something we're also looking out towards. But the fact that we also have the home delivery expanding even more, it also allows us to cover both sides of the river. It allows us to cover across east and west, so closer to airport side, closer to here at the hotel. So we certainly believe that our network over the next 3 months will be very all-inclusive. Yeah, so I mean, this is really a very, very critical question. So it's the one core question, I guess, because for us, yes, we do have real-time driver scores for every customer, for every booking, and it's about really the secret is connecting those scores and that behavior and the insight to an actual outcome and how you influence behavior. And I think that's an area where we're still doing a lot of experimentation, a lot of testing on. But what we found is, in early on in our studies there, is that if you really have a strong sort of carrot stick framework, so you have a reward punishment framework for it, where you also give real-time alerts in the car through voice, that tends to actually give really a disproportionate uplift. And so for us, one of our main objectives is to try to reduce accidents, and so bring accidents down consistently, improve the experience that way, and also ensure that the customer is just always staying safe.